Holy shit. Lawyers. Oh no. Who let the lawyers come out of retirement? That's crazy.
Wow. It's Monday. Just a week away.
Wow. Can't believe it.
You believe it, guys? DL6. Just a week away. I'm so excited about this information.
Counting down the days till Edgeworth's dad dies in an elevator. Oh boy. We were less prepared than we thought. Can't believe we missed the Christmas episode.
Damn.
Where we played I1-4 again. That's crazy. I don't even remember much about that case, except for, like, how it happened at the end. And that it wasn't Christmas. Oh, now we got tased. That definitely happened.
Who could have done that?
I don't know, some asshole. Oh, and I guess that Von Karma pushed a judge off the swings, but I guess that's not canon to the case, probably. That's just shit we made up. "10 years ago."
God damn.
Who allowed this?
Time flies.
Time flies when you fucking die.
Time flies, just like the judge did when he was pushed off the swing.
You think he got pushed off like as like he was in like full swing?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That he would just get owned like that.
Someone, quote unquote, pushed him sideways. So, like, not just like forward and back, but like midway at like the bit of his arc, like at the arc of his. Yeah, he just like flies out sideways out of his seat.
I think the most interesting thing about that sentence was that you said someone pushed him like it's a mystery.
I realized that.
Like, oh, who could have done it?
Oh, who could have done it?
Shit's fucking crazy. Yo, I guess we're just gonna shoot the shit for the rest of the pre-stream time because I thought we were more ready than we were.
That's all right.
Welcome to shit shooting for another 5 minutes. Starring Christmas. Did you know that it's been really good weather? So there's been 8 billion people at the movie theater. Holy shit, the Bio-Lizard. Fucking love that guy.
Hello, I've returned.
If I had a tiny Bio-Lizard gif instead of one of these dogs, I would use it, but I don't think such a tiny thing exists. He's a large lad.
Can't believe it. Streamers being oppressed.
If you had a tiny perfect copy of the Bio-Lizard, would you attach him to the moon?
I would attach him to the stream.
That'd be sick, honestly. Honestly, same.
Honestly, let's go watch. Whoa, my game just ran slowly. Okay. Honestly, let's go solve this double murder.
Featuring Dead Man.
Well, not really. He's like the setup for the murder that doesn't matter.
But if he is the murder that matters, huh?
He is still featured.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Deed man.
But I just hold up. I have to check this. I can't watch a video in a different server while I'm streaming. I'll never know what that is. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Fuck it, we're
I think
going.
it's a funny prank. That's all I can say.
Oh, is it a prank?
It might be a prank. Oh shit.
Shit's happening.
Shit's happening. I need to be more British.
Everyone is in this room.
Oh my god. Von Karma!
So much shit is happening.
What the fuck's going on here, Von Karma? What is happening?
That police officer in the
I
back.
need to know that from you.
That police officer in the
back to this fucking voice.
Sir, what is to become of the trial into the Cadopian Embassy staff member's murder? Yeah, dead man. What is to become of dead man's murder? The trial that I came here for?
Indeed. Since both the suspect and the prosecutor are now dead, the case will be dismissed. In other words, the trial ends here prematurely.
I guess no one gives a shit. Poor dead man.
Looks like you'll have to wait just a bit longer for your big debut.
I suppose it can't be helped.
The evidence for this trial will be transferred to you in a little while.
Sir, what do you think of the murder of the Cadopian Embassy staff member dead man? And the murders of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell?
What an outrageous circus it had all become.
Is that the line?
That Faraday brought it all upon himself with his naivete.
Outrageous circus. Right, sir. I'll store this line for later.
I grow weary of this topic. Edgeworth, I will have you assigned to a different case.
Do you think he says that when he's like in the shopping mall and he doesn't find something he wants from Hot Topic?
I grow weary of this hot topic.
You can always go to Spencer's stuff, Mr. Von Karma.
There's no polymer to make my finger snaps sharper.
Well, looks like we'll have to order them through eBay.
Papa, you'll come and watch my courtroom debut next, won't you? I'll consider it.
That's fucked up.
That's kind of fucked up, Von Karma. But, sir, if I may, please allow me to continue with my Ace Attorney investigation.
Whatever for.
I know that there's already a suspect in the murder of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. However, there's not enough evidence to prove that it was he who committed the crime. I'd like to continue Ace Attorney investigating in order to find the perfect proof of his guilt.
Ace Attorney investigating, you'll say. The perfect proof? Don't make me laugh. A worthless upstart like you has no right to claim such a thing as perfection.
You just let that one slip.
Papa?
Posted some cringe on his Twitter account.
Who do you think is the real suspect behind these murders? Miles and I, we're competing to see who can find the real killer first. Plus, being able to investigate a real crime scene is a really rare opportunity. It would give us some real-life experience, wouldn't you agree? If you wish to investigate this case that much, then do as you wish.
Then you're allowing us to continue.
In court, your top priority is to win, and a solid investigation is one of the keys to winning. We have to make sure you become recognized as a first-rate prosecutor, don't we? It wouldn't be very interesting otherwise. I'm returning home now. Edgeworth, Francisca, see to it I'm not disturbed, save for the results of your competition.
I'm gonna... Interesting set of lines, I see. Yes, sir.
Of course, Papa.
Out of character, what the fuck? Von Karma, what the fuck?
Weird little moment.
Oh, God. Franziska, thank you.
What are you thanking me for? Your logic earlier was built on that scruffy detective's lie. That means that the competition is still on.
Yes, just as you wished.
I'm gonna let you get off so easily. Now then, let's see how well you fare on the investigation from here, Miles Edgeworth.
Well, I've got 800 cops to talk to.
I know I don't have enough information yet.
And they're all gonna have the same voice.
It's true.
They
So
all
my first
will
order.
Buddy, I'm a cop too.
Yeah, that's true, streamer. There are a total of 6 cops in this room.
And the suspect. His rights are revoked.
I'm not sus, pal.
What do you say, Franziska, about this detective who's not sus?
I think to claim that you are not sus is to admit that you are in fact a little sus.
Damn.
What?
Franziska?
How am I supposed to deny the claims then? What do you want from me?
I'm going to whip you now, detective.
Ah, not again.
Oh no.
New whipping dropped.
I'm investigating. I don't know what my other line is, but I'm talking to these. Holy shit.
Whoa.
Whoa.
The game struggled with that.
They really
Wow,
didn't
this
like
thing is
that.
so incredibly detailed. My inner modeling fanboy is impressed.
I'm not exactly a fan of plastic models per se. But even I can sense the superb quality of this model.
I simply cannot comprehend how that man can feel so much love for such a trifle.
Oh, see.
You're a disciple of my father. So you would do well to guard yourself against an interest in such unproductive things.
Yes, perhaps I should take up whipping people like this young lady over there.
I'll get back to
I have a question.
Castillo after I talk to the rando cops. It's like my priority system. What is your question?
Streamer, can you press the T button? Because I think I know exactly what it's time for.
Yes, what is it?
Oh,
thank
nothing.
Do you think you can win this competition by simply showing that to me?
Not at all. In fact, I was planning to thank you. I wouldn't be a prosecutor today without you and your father.
I didn't really do much. You became a prosecutor first, that's all. But just you wait and see, Miles Edgeworth. Very soon, I'll be a prosecutor too.
Good. Then we can both send criminals away together as colleagues. One of us might even prosecute a circus.
But can you say... But can you be sure that I will always get more... What does this say? But you can be sure that I will always get more convictions than you.
It's almost cute that she's going this far to insist that she'll always win. Almost.
Well, good talk. Let's talk about today's trial. That's a different button.
It feels there's a whole backside to this case for not seeing.
And here we had thought that it was a case where the two men had killed each other.
We're lacking in information. And as a Von Karma, I can hardly call this a perfect investigation.
Indeed. It is as you say.
Nope.
I had to load my damage. I can't believe we agree on something.
Just what is so revolting about agreeing? What is happening?
Anyway, our first move should be to speak with everyone related to this case.
Indeed. Even if you had not said it, I was planning to do so anyway and speak to all these cops. What was that lash for?
Continuing the... Okay, this guy has a saga. He has to tell me... I can't stop the water, sir!
It seems that the man who was here earlier broke it by drinking from it too much. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
A bunch of fools who pretended not to see the foolishly foolish actions of a foolish fool.
Well then, why don't you lend the officer a hand? Call me mid-chew.
As if I should have anything to do with this. Besides, that water-drinking fool's mouth is the thing that officer should be covering. Let's give that officer a description of the water guzzler later.
She seems to have quite the grudge. It sounds to me like someone wanted a drink.
Francisco will kill that guy.
When you drink water.
I've
What the fuck? What is the haps, officer?
been standing here for forever, sir, and I really need to go to the bathroom.
Why don't you make a quick trip? The nearest one isn't that far, isn't it?
No, it's a short way down the hall beyond these doors, but I don't want to be blamed for anything that might happen while I'm gone. So I'm gonna hold it!
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe can be a positive influence on the force after all.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Sir, nothing to report, sir.
I mean, you work very hard, Detective.
Oh, thanks.
And in fact, if you weren't being berated by that cop, I would say that would you be the man to make this man take responsibility for his actions on the job?
Can we accuse this guy of the murder instead?
Looks like we will have no choice but to report this to Papa. Then this guard can have fun in a waking nightmare after being awakened from his dream.
Actually, let's not. I kind of feel sorry for him now.
This guy got
Can't
away
accuse
with
him
it.
of murder.
Okay, let's talk to the actual character. God, why is this part of the room so, like, game freezing? This water fountain.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yo, what up?
Suspicious water.
Miss you.
Oh, it's you, Edgeworth. And who are you? Wait, you were at the crime scene just now, weren't you?
You should be disbarred for not knowing who I am. I am Francisco von Karma, and I am about to become the successor to the family name.
About to? I guess that means for now you're still just another kid. In which case, it's only natural that I didn't know who you are.
What?
Don't you?
He got
What
noise.
the fuck?
I got noise gated, I think. I don't know what just happened.
Oh no! Wait, they're whipping me. Why are they whipping me? Why have I been noise gated? What the fuck, Francisca?
Anyway, looks like they're planning to hold the evidence a bit longer. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's waiting.
I'm terribly sorry, but I have a few more questions to ask of you.
Look at you. Eyebrows scrunched with lines on your forehead. And that's to ask of you.
What exactly is so funny?
Sorry, I'm just bad at dealing with a super serious atmosphere.
Apparently, they failed to teach you proper behavior at a crime scene. Excuse me, I choked on something. You don't have any proper behavior at a crime scene at law school.
Stall, I'm getting a phone call.
In fact, you should go to a clown college.
probably so irrelevant to him that he just does not
Alright.
talk about them at all.
I'm back.
Oh wow.
Hello, welcome back, streamer. Are you excited for solving this case? And then Miles will be so okay that he will not. In his next case, he'll have another traumatic experience and call me a fucking bimbo. Oh my god.
Shit happens.
Ah, I feel much better now. So, what is it you wanted to talk about?
I'd like to inquire as to where you were at the time of the murder.
We were in defendant lobby number 1 the whole time, up until we heard the gunshot. And by we, I mean Mr. Bad. If you don't believe me, feel free to ask him yourself.
Wait. You were with Detective Bad. Why?
We had a little something to discuss, that's all.
There's shit to talk about.
So I take it that you are acquaintances with Detective Bad is the first of many things to talk about?
Yeah, he was a detective in charge of the KG-8 incident.
Detective Bad is also related to that incident.
That's right. He was the one who was supposed to protect my sister, Cece. But you know how that turned out, don't you, Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth, I have no idea what you two are talking about. I've heard of the KG-8 incident from my papa. But how does that case relate to you, Miss Yu?
The victim of that case, CCU, was my little sister. You're making that super serious face again. I'm fine, really. I just make it a point to rub some more salt in his wounded pride every time I see him.
The way she talks about doing that as she laughs away is, kind of creepy.
Oh, speaking of Mr. Bad, he and Mr. Faraday. I'd say they met up just about every single time the Yatagarasu made a move. It was practically a given that the two would meet up at every one of the crime scenes.
I see. You did mention that he is in charge of the Yatagarasu investigation earlier. Maybe I should ask her what she knows about the Yatagarasu in more detail.
My list grows bigger. 4.
4 boxes.
I have so much dialogue.
You have a lot of dialogue. Gak is eating well today. You claim that at the time of the murder, you were with Detective Bad.
But don't you lawyers usually discuss the trial with your clients during a recess?
We do, and that's what I was planning to do. But Mr. Faraday was being rather threatening, and he dragged Mr. Rell away. After that, Mr. Bad came into lobby number 1, so we just stayed there and talked.
And what did you talk about with Mr. Bad? Detective Bad, even.
Nothing interesting. I just insulted him some, that's all. Talked about how the trial was going, and then I insulted him some more.
Bloody. When she's not laughing, her mouth seemingly spews nothing but insults. What the hell?
Anyway, Mr. Bad and I were in defendant lobby number 1 when the murders occurred. So I really can't tell you anything about the hallway or lobby number 2.
I see.
Mac well.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about your client, Mr. Macrel. Is he related to a fish? Or is he the one who first claimed to be the Yatagarasu? Is that correct?
Yeah. Once I heard that it was the Yatagarasu that had made off with the evidence from KG-8, I began to ask Mr. Rel all sorts of questions, but to no avail. Turns out Mr. Rel was not the Yatagarasu. He had just made that up.
He made it up.
Mr. Rel's crime was caught on tape by the security cameras. But there's no footage of him sneaking into the Cadopian embassy itself.
This is funny because in theory, this is like the most simple murder trial has ever been in the Ace Attorney universe. Your Honor, we literally caught him on fucking 4K.
And then he just says, "Actually, the Yatagarasu made me do it." And
yeah, and it's the prosecutor. Ah.
And then that was just uproar.
And they're just like,
just
well,
like
we
get
have
out
to
of
take this.
just get out of jail.
We have to take this completely seriously. This is not him trying to like.
Sometimes
make
that's
something
how it goes. That's how it goes in the courts. I mean, he can only do it once.
It's true.
This fucking name is Macrel. It's
Hold on for
Macrel.
just 1 second. So you mean to say that you knew he was not the real Yatagarasu? And that he was just another cold-blooded killer? And you were ready to defend him?
Yes, that's right.
You're a shit lawyer, I see. So a defense lawyer is actually just a shit lawyer whose job is to cover for criminals.
Something, gotta do my best. Eh.
That's why defense lawyers are so detestable, but they are no match for us von Karmas.
I don't believe it. You're serious. Why don't you save that face for something really worth being serious about, like clowns? In Edgeworth, do you remember what I said earlier?
Sorry, I just misread that. Like clowns in Edgeworth.
I'm not part of the circus. Hold on a minute.
Ed, I have my own agenda. I'm still on the hunt for leads regarding the KG-8 incident, alright?
And for that, you have not a single qualm about defending a known killer.
Don't put words in my mouth. I said no such thing. The only way I had to get close to Mr. Ryle was to be his lawyer. I had no intention of covering for him ever. So don't you dare suggest I was going to.
Sorry. But forgive my rashness. You're going to laugh at me. Oh, you didn't laugh at me. Yes, I'm not cringe. I mean, Miss Yu. I was wondering if you could tell me about the Yatagarasu.
The Yatagarasu, huh? I don't really know much about that character myself. But I do get a lot of consultation requests from companies to defend them.
Requests from companies?
The Yatagarasu isn't some petty thief out for money, you know.
Alright then. Perhaps the Yatagarasu is in the business of stealing people's lives.
You're not very funny or witty, are you, little Miss Von Karma?
Grr.
Oh no. Francisca, please, let's be careful about who you whip. Choose invite from Francisca.
There, I chose carefully, just like you wanted.
Damn, you got noise canceled.
I turned it off. I don't know what to tell you. They're canceling me on Twitter.com. Not just now. That was hilarious, little missy.
Of course it was.
What is wrong with these two women? Why does my pain give him delight? No way, this is feeding into Ace Attorney 3, no!
And so in the end, what is the Yaragarasu? I have to say, I had never even heard of this thief when I was in Germany.
The Yanagarasu deals in information. Namely, in digging out dirt about backroom dealings and the like of companies. The Yanagarasu is a vigilante who steals such info and makes it public for all to see.
Vigilante or not, this person sounds like just another criminal to me.
I suppose you could put it that way, too. But either way, I get a lot more clients now thanks to that thief.
Sounds like Miss Yu is profiting nicely. I suppose I've gotten all I can out of Miss Yu. I should move on and speak with Detective Gumshoe, who is totally voiced by a different voice actor now.
At least it's not them at the same time.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, it's you, pal. You're here.
Oh. You got delayed whip technique.
Oh god, I had to load my pain sprite.
That load looks like it loaded painfully.
As am I. How did you like my delayed whip technique?
I didn't.
Oh. I will practice again for next time.
I really don't think you needed to whip him to let him know that.
I didn't do it, pal. I swear on my honor as a detective, I really didn't.
Your words are useless. They're useless. I place my trust only in the evidence, Detective. Please present the evidence that proves that you're innocent.
You're the one with the evidence bag, buddy.
Fuck. Once the investigation is fully over, and should we find out that you are the killer, with the evidence in my evidence bag, there will be no mercy to be had for you.
Please present the evidence that proves that I'm innocent, sir.
I'm showing my badge.
Have a heart, pal.
But you're not worried, right? After all, you have nothing to worry about. If you really are innocent, that is.
That's right. Hey, pal, go and do your perfect investigation and then get the real killer for me, won't you?
I would have done so, even had you not requested me to, Detective.
I've shown Gumshoe the badge, right?
Did you show Gumshoe the badge?
I did.
I don't think you showed Gumshoe the badge.
We talked normally last time.
Damn it! So you and Mr. Faraday had a small meeting last week, did you? And what exactly did you do to make him so angry?
I just asked Detective Bad the same thing myself, pal. Turns out he was mad at me because on my very first day as a detective, I reported in at my usual post instead of the Criminal Affairs Department. By the time I got down to Criminal Affairs, I was just really, really late. And that's when he gave me that huge speech.
I remember doing the exact same thing in elementary school. On the first day of the school every year, I'd always wind up going back to my old classroom.
How pathetic for the detective to be comparable to a mere school child.
During the recess, how many judges got pushed?
Probably 27. You claim to be standing guard in front of the door to lobby number 2 during the recess. However, when did you receive the order to do so, and from whom?
Earlier at around 3:20 from Detective Bad, pal. Today's trial took a really crazy turn. So I was told to make sure nothing happened to Mr. Faraday.
Oh, Gypsy.
And yet, something did happen to him, correct? It looks like it was a total waste of manpower to assign you to guard duty.
Ow! Your words sting worse than your whip, pal.
So it's the Detective Bad who ordered him to stand guard.
Next step.
Now then, Detective Gumshoe. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nope. Not a thing, pal.
In that case, allow us to take a look at what you're carrying on your personage.
Wait, you can't do that!
There's nothing of any particular value here.
Well, my handcuff and badge were confiscated by Detective Bad, so, you know.
And what is that open envelope I see sticking out of your coat pocket?
Hands off, pal.
Just show it to us already!
Ow!
Wait.
Oh no.
Hold on a minute. What the fuck is this? What the actual hell? Annual bonus check within. $5 total? Except there's no check inside. $5? Oh my lord.
You've had your look, now give it back, pal. It's my first bonus as a brand new detective.
Why did they give him an annual bonus like 2 days into his job?
It should be like $50. Why is
Just-
it only $5?
Oh no, it's just started. They're annual bonus.
I just got it and cashed it today. I had literally no cash on me up until I did, you know. So that envelope is really special to me. Now give it back.
You don't need rubbish like this. Don't worry, we'll throw it away for you later.
How could you?
That's kind of fucked up, Francisco. I'm
I've
putting in
taken
my
it.
evidence back.
Literally had no money.
No money. No
Well, your annual bonus is only $5, so it's got its pros and cons. I'm sorry, but I need to take him in for questioning now. I'm cop number 900.
Cop number 900. Well, I think I've just about asked him everything I needed to know. No, wait, no. Since he became a suspect, there is one piece of evidence I should reconfirm. Officer, I ask that you wait a second. I still have one thing I'd like to reconfirm with Detective Gumshoe.
Understood, but please make it brief, sir. I don't remember what my evidence is, says the cop.
I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. I must confirm whether or not his testimony about when the crime occurred is the truth.
Yo, what do I got? KGA detective. No, well, he had a testimony, so I'll probably show him that. But found a pen, crime scene notes, handgun,
Gun.
bonus.
You told me earlier that you heard no sound other than the gunshot, well, out in the hallway. Is that correct?
No mistake about it, pal.
Were you playing Bellagio again, detective?
No, I literally forgot that I was Detective Gumshoe for a second.
Oh no. The Bellagio must have poisoned his mind. No, it's... Well then, you're claiming that no one passed through the hallway either? Is that also correct?
Yep. Not a single ant passed through that hall while I was on duty.
Well, I think I saw like 800 that I wasn't allowed to look at. At least I've assumed
Well,
they've been ants
found-
this whole time.
Well, I'm assuming there was 800 that the streamer didn't get to look at. So I'm doubting you. Yes. Because you do realize that the lie you're telling is only making life more difficult for yourself. Detective Gumshoe.
Huh? Oh. But it's true. I didn't see anyone go through the hallway, and I didn't hear anything else, pal. I bet the killer found a way to kill the two guys that's beyond what I can even imagine.
So he intends to continue telling this ridiculous lie. But why would he do so given the situation he's in? I believe a thorough Ace Attorney investigation of the hallway in front of the defendant lobbies is in order.
Well, let me finally look at those goddamn ants.
Let's look at those goddamn ants, and I'm gonna say
Oh,
my
shit.
famous line. Wait,
The child
hold
has
on.
returned. You went out. Fuck you!
You what the
Eat shit, idiot! Bye!
hell? Fucking what the shit?
How could you have not noticed that coming?
What? Wasn't that the child I changed money for earlier? Why the fuck did she kick me in the back of the knee?
Remember when you gave me money? Now I hate you.
Kids can sometimes be so cruel.
It looked like she dropped something.
Maybe it's an apology.
Oh shit!
That's
I dropped my Swiss roll.
good. Ow.
Maybe we should arrest the girl. She might turn out to be a valuable lead.
I believe some sort of punishment may be dealt the next time we meet. I believe I've asked all I need to of this man. Now for Detective Bad and the judge.
Oh,
We have to confirm who is correct. The judge or that Scruffface, right?
we're going back to the dead boy.
I suppose we should inspect the hallway in front of lobby number 2 then.
I suppose so. Shall we head on over, Francesca?
I wonder if the judge actually has a dialogue. Not a dialogue, a profile. He does. The judge.
Does.
Look at him.
He doesn't have an age
He has
nor
no
a name.
He's got power.
Oh yeah, I was like, who the fuck is that? My cat is blocking the screen.
Dempsey. Yes. Cat.
See ya, bitches. Oh hell yeah, the two characters I play. With very easy to change voices!
This certainly won't destroy the streamer after having some sort of
So,
cold.
Did you see anything else? No, I don't think so! I see. Well, thanks for your cooperation. Oh, it's nothing. I love talking to people. I'm just doing my duty as a defender of the law. That's what they call me. A defender judge. That'll be all for now. I'll ask again if I have any other questions. Anytime, detective. We're like homies. We're like homies for days. Now, if you excuse me, I have a few loose ends I have to tie up. Oh shit, is that Miles Edgeworth? Oh my god. You're that new prosecutor Mr. Von Compa recommended, right?
My name is Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor.
You What do you do during recesses, Mr. Edgeworth? Just curious. Asking for a friend.
Recesses? Wait, what's this all of a sudden?
Did you know that milk is more expensive than Swiss rolls? But OJ is even more than both.
What's more than both?
OJ.
Oh, OJ's more than both.
Orange juice, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, orange juice is worth more than both. Excellent. You've knocked me off guard, Your Honor. Well, very well done. Did you get knocked off the swings too many times?
It says it on the fucking machine behind you.
Admittedly, it's very hard to see with the small of a display right now.
And I'm Manfred von Kahneman's daughter, Franziska von Kahneman.
Oh shit!
Franziska, please help me.
I'm set to become the successor for my genius father any day now, Your Honor.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Let's see, Mr. New Prosecutor recommended by Von Kahneman Biocenter. I've bit my tongue.
Your Honor, are you okay? You're talking about recess and now orange juice?
Please feel free to refer to me as just Miss von Kahneman, Your Honor. As for him, just Edgeworth is fine.
Apparently somebody doesn't feel that I'm worthy of a proper title. Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it?
Oh, very well then. I shall call you Miss Von Kahneman and Mr. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Because it's in my name, see. Your Honor, Mr. Edgeworth is fine, sir. How about your earlier testimony?
Yes? What about him, Mr. Edgeworth?
I would like to ask you a few questions about exactly what you saw.
Oh, goody gumdrops. I love answering questions. I never get to do it. I just say, you're a dumb motherfucker. And, you know, that's all I do. After all, it's my duty to clarify my testimony as testimony as a defender of the law.
Judge, are you okay?
No.
No.
I was having my mojo is ruined. Someone killed some dudes during my trial.
And they pushed you off the swing.
Yeah, it's a mystery. Who does it, though? That's a lie, I know.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I greatly appreciate your cooperation, Your Honor. Now, the first thing I will need to do is figure out the detective's exact movements.
Begin investigation. You get to present the badge to the judge.
Oh shit. So
That's kind of odd.
Your Honor, I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. Where were you at the time of the murder?
Do you suspect me of something? You son of a bitch!
No, nothing of the sort, Your Honor.
Ahem. Oh, very well. You may continue with your testimony.
Your Honor, it's your testimony that I'm after.
Oh, shit. I had no idea you were chasing after me or my testimony.
I'm beginning to sense that I might want to avoid being in a trial run by this judge.
Yeah, good luck with that, motherfucker.
Good luck with that one.
It's either me or my Irish-Canadian brother.
You have an Irish-Canadian brother? Oh, God. The guy who can't tell what he thinks
we'll
about
go back to the badge. I'm sorry, I just wanted to talk a lot. Let's see here. Now then, how should I put this? When you get to be my age, you need to pay more frequent visits to the restroom. If you go take a look through the window at the end of the hall, you'll see a small window. That is the window to the men's restroom. In other words, you can clearly see into this hallway from the men's restroom. It's kind of weird there's no curtains, I'll be real. When I was going to the restroom, that detective, Gumshoe is it? Well, he was standing in front of the vending machines buying something from it. I'm glad he didn't look over at me taking a fucking shit.
I'm also glad, Your Honor. That'd be really fucking weird.
It would, like, we gotta install some goddamn curtains. However, and this I couldn't believe, when I was about to exit the restroom, there was not a soul in the hallway anymore.
Your Honor, if you could please calm down and explain this to me rationally.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Please let me regain my composure. It was really suspicious. That's what my finely honed judge's intuition said. Although, well, till the murders occurred, I just sort of brushed it off. By the way, I'm not going to stop doing the voice, but the streamer has just solved the mystery. Independently of everything else. We'll get back to that later. Oh.
Apparently, this judge doesn't understand the concept of staying calm.
So we have to talk to him again.
That's probably all I'm going to find out from His Honor.
Mr. Edward.
Correct, actually.
Fuck you! I will not look to your badge. May I return to my other duties now?
Yes, I'm sorry to have held you up. Thank you for your cooperation, Your Honor.
I was a one and done, and you fucked up. Oh, anytime, Mr. Edgeworth, anytime. Don't show me things.
Well, now what do? We can't him the badge streamer. You fucked up, you absolute idiot.
The judges in this country seem rather friendly.
Yes, if not a little wishy-washy and only having one whole sentence. However, I hear they're known to hand down very fair verdicts.
Anyway, I casually solved the mystery. It's very simple. Gumshoe only had $5. He couldn't afford anything on the vending machine, but Kay Faraday had $1 from Edgeworth and could afford a Swiss roll with Gumshoe's help. Gumshoe doesn't want to say this because he's embarrassed? I don't know. I don't really... I'm not that far.
I don't know, but what I want to know is what would have happened if we presented the badge to the judge, streamer.
I guess we'll never know!
Ah, well, isn't that a shame?
This guy's already seen the badge.
Ah, Detective Bad with the DS music. I have something I wish to inquire about.
Yeah, you like my DS music, huh?
Oh, I love your DS music. It's great.
This voice is a lot easier.
Hey, how about doing some actual work, you?
I'd wish to inquire into Detective Gumshoe's movements during the recess.
Getting in the way of the investigation.
Yes, I have an order from Mr. Von Karma himself. Plus, I still hold Ace Attorney investigative authority.
What a fucking idiot.
You can't call him that. He's my mentor and the best person I've ever met.
Oh, yeah, I was definitely talking about Von Karma.
Exactly. So, your face. And I hear you're the one who called for Detective Gumshoe to come down here, so it's your fault.
Faraday. That guy was just accused, you know? They just knew something was gonna happen. My detective's instinct told me.
A lot of good it did you. You couldn't even protect Von, lone prosecutor with it.
Oh.
I don't like you very much.
Hold it! Hold it! Francisca, I think you really need to apologize.
I'm sorry.
I'm terribly sorry, Detective Bad. Put your thingy down and let's continue.
Okay. I used the phone on the first floor and called the precinct. I told them to send somebody over. And that detective is the one that showed up.
And only upon the arrival did you get Detective Gumshoe to stand guard. And, give me a second, I think Discord just froze because my computer hates me. Okay. Detective Bad, this is true, you got him to stand guard when he arrived.
Yeah. I waited for him on the first floor. After he got here, we came up to these defendant lobbies together. He said, yo. Oh, and then that bitch showed up as we entered this hallway.
I was here too, you
We
know.
ran into you. And I don't mean Edgeworth. She told us that Faraday was really mad. And that he dragged Rel off to lobby number 2 to have a word or something. And that Faraday had said to not let anyone interrupt them. So what choice did I have? All I could do was tell the big lug to stand guard outside.
And around what time did all of that take place?
That's me, holy shit, I just spaced out. I was thinking about solving the case again. Let's see, I think it was about 30 minutes before I heard the gunshot. After giving the big lug his assignment, he never left the hallway, not once.
Oh, and how can you make such a claim?
One of the guards out in this floor's main lobby swore to me he didn't.
If the detective never left the hallway, then where did he disappear to?
That's simple. He must have gone into lobby number 2, just as I suspected.
You and I, we were in lobby number 1 next door.
I wasn't
The
in
only
lobby
one
number
without
1.
an alibi is Gumshoe.
Oh, you meant you.
Yes.
My bad. That's so confusing. I hate that she laughs at me and her name is stupid.
Well, all she did was call me a bitch baby the entire time we were in defendant lobby number 1, so, like...
I was wondering when you were going to tell them about all those times that I insulted you. You're stupid, by the way.
Is this true, Detective Bad?
I was gonna throw her out the window, but, murder happened.
Murder happened.
Wow, well, it seems I am still missing some very key pieces of information.
Murder happened.
Murder happened.
Murder happened, yeah, what are you gonna do?
It was a good thing that murder happened, because otherwise I would have been murdered.
We're on the first floor. You would have lived. It's gonna give you a nice throw out a window. You'd be fine.
Yeah, Detective, and what if the window beat her up? Huh? Did you ever think of that, Detective?
Everyone's an idiot except for me.
Detective Bad, you... Wait, go on. Detective Gumshoe's not an idiot, sir. Also, did you hear the gunshot or did you not?
Yeah. I heard it when I was in defendant lobby number 1. That's what, stopped the window throwing. That's why I came running towards lobby number 2 together with you. The person, not you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that distinction. I was about to ask, Detective. How much time elapsed between you hearing the gunshot and your arrival on the scene?
Less than a minute.
And what were your movements upon hearing the gunshot?
I grabbed the big lug who was just walking around in the hall and raced into lobby number 2. And that's when we discovered the bodies, in that order. It played the Danganronpa ooh ooh noise. Yeah, you know the one.
What's a Danganronpa?
That makes you the discoverer of the crime scene, right?
Yeah, I guess it does. Little miss.
I am about to become a prosecutor very soon.
Okay, well, Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and he's a little bitch too, so what difference does it make?
Bitch! You will treat me with the dignity I deserve, or else.
Yeah, I just dodged that shit. You wave that thing around anymore, then I'll have you arrested for obstruction, little miss.
You wouldn't dare!
I just fucking avoided that whip. Eat shit. Just joking. It was pretty funny.
Good.
It was kind of funny.
Detective Bad is really something if he can just ultra instinct from the whip and make Francisca behave.
Are we about done?
Is there anything else I should ask him about aside from my... What the hell is this?
I guess the time.
I'd like for you to tell me the exact time you heard the gunshot.
It was around the end of the recess, and the trial was about to start again, I think. He was supposed to make time for himself to transfer the evidence he was holding. But I got the sense he wasn't gonna show for the handoff. Whoa, that was weird. So I figured I should go get him or he'd be late. And just as I thought that, bang. The sound of a gunshot hit my eardrums.
Oh, so you heard the gunshot right before the trial was about to restart, huh?
Ding ding.
You're welcome. Are we done here? I don't have any time to waste.
Hold it! Oh, come on. All you've been doing is standing in front of this door, doing nothing.
I wouldn't look at myself, actually.
I get the sense he is somewhat investigating this crime scene. Or rather, that he's keeping us under surveillance. But to what end? Detective Bad, may I ask you that you cooperate with us for just a bit longer?
Oh, that would be my favorite thing to do. Yeah.
You've been calling us idiots, just oblige us.
I don't have anything else to say to the two of you. You guys were the ones who said you wanted to investigate in the first place.
Fine then. Be obstinate. We'll just do as we please. Come on, Miles.
You may no longer be willing to help us, however. May I ask for the forensic scientist's cooperation?
Do as you like. I think you guys are a little cringe, so... that's that.
What the hell? Jesus.
Look at those ants.
Can't believe it. Those are some ants. Well, I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Also, there's like a gumdrop, but I've been trying to look at these for like 3 weeks.
The ants are hard at work carrying their food home. I wonder who opened the damn window. It's a marvel that they can pick up such comparatively large objects to their size.
And if you want to carry the mighty Von Kahneman name and not be squished under it, you'd better work extra hard, just like these ants.
The same goes for you, Francisca. That was the greatest segue I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Holy shit. So that window on the other side... Wait, what?
I'm in the picture now.
You're in the picture now. So that window on the other side belongs to the men's restroom. God, what the hell?
I can't see it.
Short. At short height? Well, I'm not surprised.
He's just fired that short out like it was nothing.
Couldn't resist. Oh, shit. Ah! No! I guess short people have feelings too. You're right, Edgeworth. Don't be a dick. What? Wait, what? Is this a gumshoe? It's a pink-colored piece of trash made out of rubber.
Well, I'm gonna put that in my logic box. We haven't seen that in a while.
Sorry, I thought you were I was Francisca for a moment, but
I know what.
I feel like I'm... Oh, wait, what's up?
I figure out where Edgeworth saw it before. It's okay. I'm solving the case, just casually.
Well, the streamer's solving the case, so I'm solving the case. We're solving the case.
Well, all I see is a piece of garbage. But you know, the fact that there is a litter running loose inside this courtroom is simply unforgivable.
Oh, god damn it! It's not me. I didn't fucking litter, Francisca.
Rubbish belongs in a rubbish bin.
No, what the hell? No! Urgh.
I'm angry.
Urgh. Ugh.
What's the matter?
I pricked myself on one of the cactus's needles. Fuck!
What did you?
I did. In fact, because I didn't think the needles on this thing would be so sharp.
Well, What did you expect? Can you imagine how bad it would be if you were hit on the head by one of these? Anyway, this cactus seems unrelated to our case.
Well, do you really think so? Because I believe that this cactus sitting on the windowsill is completely related and in my logic box.
That's right, my logic box.
Huh? And then I look forward to your explanation on how exactly it is related.
Well, I'll show you when it gets touched in my logic box, Francisca.
So like I have like I have like the series of events that make sense here.
Well, streamer.
Okay. Well, so it couldn't have been the gunshot. So baby K's balloon popped on the cactus. That's what the scrap is. But I don't think it was loud enough to be what everyone thought was the gunshot because they showed up 2 seconds later. And if baby K's balloon popped, baby K would be sad and Gumshoe would take out his $5 bonus check to buy a Swiss roll from the vending machine. I still don't know why he's lying about it.
Damn, that streamer can sure think. Am I right, gamers?
Let's look at the vending machine. Hot dog!
Hot dog, $7. It would appear that this vending machine sells snacks and various other foods.
That was like perfect, llama. Holy shit. Is that? I just noticed that subtle inflection. Oh my god. Just lovely. What will they think of next?
Where are the guns?
Yeah, where are the
Don't be
guns?
a jerk in court like these beef jerks. One packet for $9. Defendant's fresh milk. 1/2 pint for $7.
Why is it called
Disgusting.
Defendant's Fresh Milk?
Disgusting.
For milking the defendants. Stay neutral as the Swiss do until the end of these.
Oh.
For $6. They're awfully overpriced.
Words cannot describe how awful this lineup is. Period.
Speaking of snacks, I wonder if that Swiss roll the little girl dropped is from this machine.
I was wondering about that myself.
Use your credit card, Miles. Buy me some orange
Dude,
juice.
can I look at all these one by one?
But it doesn't take credit
hell
card.
yeah.
Oh wait, it does
Oh,
take
this is
credit
gonna-
card. I'm so
Welcome
That's
to it.
credit card accepted right there, sir.
Welcome to an
I was
awful 4
blind.
minutes of our life.
Oh, good God. When you're in hot water, you might need a hot dog.
Sir, why is the beef jerky more expensive than the hot dog?
You're right, Detective. Why is the beef jerky more expensive than a hot dog? No, it's because it's based off the one in Costco, and they were trying to make it cheaper, but that doesn't work because it's still $7 fucking. Anyways, whoever made these at the public. Wait, what's up?
What's a Costco, sir?
Good fucking question. Anyways, it looks like the slogan was decided at a public contest, and I'm very disappointed. And the winner was, oh god, Prosecutor Winston Payne.
I always love getting hot dogs from the vending machine. It's my favorite thing to do before trial with my beautiful set of hair.
I did have that.
What a pathetic slogan. No presents at all. Now, if it was up to me, it would read, if you leave matters in a unanimous hand, everyone in court will be found guilty, dogs.
Objection! Objection.
Overruled.
Damn. This investigation is on hold as we investigate every single one of these.
Good luck, streamer. Don't be a jerk in court like these beef. I see.
Objection!
Objection. Miles Edgeworth, Wouldn't you agree that it is a very clever pun?
Do you really think they would put that much effort into the product name?
Even a foolish fool can understand the foolish thinking of the fool who made it up. They're acting so foolishly that I got so thoroughly mad, and now I am utterly famished. Buy me some orange juice, Miles.
Well, if you wanted a pack of these, all you had to do was to ask like a normal person. Use your allowance. Don't let the prosecution and the defense make a ham sandwich of you.
It sounds like it's directed at that ham of a judge.
Well, it certainly isn't directed at me. I can outmaneuver him any day.
I always fucking love buying ham sandwiches and drinking OJ before every trial.
No wonder he gets switched off the swings. When it's looking bad, blind your opposition with some... are they promoting violence?
Don't worry, my whip will make sure that anybody following this advice won't play for long.
Compared to the sting of a whip, the sting of orange juice may not be so bad. Why is it $9? Defendant's fresh milk. What exactly is that supposed to mean?
I bet it means that the milk is freshly milked by various defendants on trial right now.
No, I think it might mean that this was milked right here from the various defendants. This is weird.
Miles Edgeworth, you can't possibly be serious.
Of course not. I thought I was gonna get whipped there.
Stay neutral as the Swiss do until the end of these. The end of what?
Well, I assume it means the end of the trial. I suppose this means that one should eat these during a recess.
You can't eat during a trial, so I suppose the only time you can eat them is now, huh?
I wouldn't mind if you wanted to eat one now. They do come in packs of 2, after all.
Huh. We're in the middle of an investigation. Besides, I don't have $6 on me.
Well, if you want, we can pool our money and buy a pack together.
If I had to split it with you, then I don't want it.
What the hell? Why not?
There's nothing actually productive from this? Hell yeah.
Damn.
New vending machine!
It doesn't look like there's anything contradictory left in this area.
I suppose not. Perhaps I should check somewhere else.
Yeah,
but it might have a gun there.
That's where they keep the guns.
Did you find the guns, officer?
Yeah, but that's normal. I think there's a $5 bill back there. Come on, just a little more. I can't afford anything with it, but you know.
Is there no one working this crime scene who isn't a total waste of living tissue?
Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a single person we can deem useful here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I know you're there, I know you're there, Detective Bad. I know what I said.
He's making a most ridiculous-looking face.
I'm fucking awesome.
That may be, but at least he doesn't look like someone who would tell a lie on purpose.
I suppose. But to a Von Karma, evidence is the only thing that carries any weight.
Of course. At any rate, this poster seems to be of no use to us right now.
Fire hydrant.
There are no signs that this fire extinguisher was
well, hold
used
up.
in the
Hydrant?
Fire hydrant. Streamer, are you okay?
No.
Do you need some like eye drops?
I need to think.
Think hard.
If you could already tell from a distance, then why are you wasting your time examining it?
Francisca, let's try not to rush absolute genius. Yes.
I'm surprised you didn't get whipped for that.
I am too, honestly. Have you found any suspicious fingerprints, officer?
Nope, just the fingerprints of those involved with the case, sir.
I guess we know all the players in this case then, huh?
It would appear that way, but I have the nagging feeling we're missing something. And I suspect that what we're missing is is hiding right here in this crime scene somewhere.
Anyway, let's quickly just,
The logic box.
Oh, I
We
have things
4
in here.
pieces.
Hold on. I have
A lot of pieces in there.
Hold on. Can I do this now, or is it too early for this one? Okay.
Sorry, I was having a sandwich in my mouth. This pink rubbery substance, I saw this in a different form earlier today.
You bought one of the ham sandwiches?
I did. It's very good.
Don't let them make a ham out of you.
Don't worry, because I believe this is a piece of a pop balloon. That's how unhammed I am today.
I suppose that's possible.
The balloon probably got a little too close to our friend the windowsill cactus.
That would be the logical conclusion, yes.
It's in my organizer now.
Or maybe the vending machine could climb?
Repeat that one, streamer?
No, I'm kidding.
That's a good line.
This doesn't have a check mark.
Well, I won't rest until I've
you can
inspected every
pan.
suspicious looking nook and cranny.
Oh, I
you
can...
can.
I can pan?
You can pan it. Sorry, I had to say the line.
How?
There's a
Down arrow, maybe. Oh.
Yeah, it's
it-
down.
I always forget. Okay, it's down literally. Okay. Not Waseda.
Meow. There's nothing unusual about this area.
Did I miss?
you did miss.
Yeah, the dirt on this bench smells like some sort of sweet substance.
I can't believe there's someone going around dirtying the courthouse. For shame!
Hold it. Calm down, Francisca. Now take a good look. Doesn't the smidge look kind of like a handprint to you?
I suppose it could be.
Which, well, it means that perhaps we can lift the prints of the person who sullied this bench.
I see. And then we'll know the identity of our mystery slob.
You there, the lab technician. Could you please find out who this handprint belongs to?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am doing science.
Science.
I have the results of the fingerprints analysis, sir.
And do we know who they belong to?
Sir, the fingers belong to Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, interesting. Good work, officer. Have a bonus. Have a raised bonus.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I will now spend it on a beef jerky.
Excellent.
And there you have it.
Yes, I suppose so.
Now we know the identity of the person who dirtied the bench.
I sense that you and I will be using this information in very different ways. Ants are pouring out of the hole of this bench in this bench as well. I wonder if the inside of this bench consists of nothing but ants.
Don't you dare continue with that gross line of thought!
I'm sorry.
Ants.
What are these black speckles?
Have we not established?
I believe it's a pile of ants eating away.
Oh, a detective. He claims that not a single ant slipped him by.
You still
Yet
remember
here's
that?
a whole hill of them.
No. Ah! Gak! What are you hitting me for?
As a replacement for that pathetic detective.
Perhaps I should add this deduction to the detective's growing tab of pay cuts.
Anyway, I wonder what the ants are eating.
From the look and sweet smell of it, pieces of cake and chocolate from a Swiss roll. I thought it said Gak there.
Miles Edgeworth. The courtroom is to be kept pristine at all times.
not again. No! It wasn't me who dropped food on the ground.
The courthouse must be kept clean.
No! No! No!
It's a rough day for Miles Edgeworth.
It's the worst day of my life.
Well, I can say food on the ground came from the vending machine. I don't really know that I need to, but I think the game wants me to.
Wow. These bits of chocolate and cake. Could they not have come from a Swiss roll?
A Swiss roll? Why would a courthouse sell a thing like that?
Only now we're talking about it?
Well, it may not seem like the right venue. However, it is being sold right over there.
The vending machine? I see. Stay neutral as the Swiss do until the end of his seas. 2 for 6! Talk about expensive.
We had to look at the vending machine to get the logic for the vending machine. Why are we talking about it like it's
Francisco,
fresh?
are you okay?
Why is this fresh?
I am undergoing short-term memory loss because of the ants.
Oh no, not the ants. We gotta go and take them out. Well, leaving the fact that it's on the expensive side aside, and the fact that the cake crumbs and the chocolate bits were found in this hallway suggests that they came from a Swiss roll that was purchased from this machine. Really? Really?
Solved it.
Well, I have a pretty clear picture. That was really it, huh? I have a pretty clear picture of what happened here now.
You guys are really smart.
No,
You hear that,
thank you.
Miles? He called us smart.
Yeah.
I know, right? We're so smart.
You had to reach into the logic box for that one. Well done.
We had to reach into the logic box for that one.
We had to really reach to the logic box for that one.
Naturally. After all, I'm here, aren't I?
Detective Gumshoe must have sat on this bench as he ate a Swiss roll.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, thank you. Well, Detective Bad respects us. This is kind of great. And as he ate, he dropped it on the floor and sullied the bench.
Detective Gumshoe fucking sucked.
Fucking dropped it. What a skill issue.
Oh! How could he have not have cleaned up after himself? How utterly despicable!
Don't you dare whip me again. It wasn't I who made the mess in the first place. Anyway, if that indeed was Detective Gumshoe who bought the Swiss roll, that creates a rather interesting contradiction of facts.
A contradiction? There.
I think another look at the special courthouse vending machine is in order. Oh, we're looking at this again.
My favorite thing to look at.
Vending machine. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold?
I've already thought of this. Bobus.
Eureka! About Detective Gumshoe's finances. He said that until this morning, he didn't even have a single penny on his personage.
Just how poor is that guy?
Not poor enough. If his bonus really only was $5, then he should not have been able to purchase a pack of Swiss rolls. However, facts being as they are, we found cake crumbs on the floor.
Meaning Scruffy must have bought a pack somehow.
Indeed. That detective should not have been able to purchase a pack, and yet he did. The question is, how?
I like how derailed we are from the murder right now.
We're so solving things. Detective Bad's got to be jealous of us.
Oh, we're done.
We did it.
This revitalized my bones.
Your bones are healed.
I
Eat a
believe I now
Swiss
have.
cake to heal your bones.
Thank you for the Swiss cake, detective.
It was on the floor.
You're getting a salary cut.
Make sure to eat the ants too.
If I see
Add
Miles
protein.
Edgeworth eat a Swiss pig off the floor, I am shooting myself in the head.
I am not doing that for everyone's safety, but
Thank
I have
you.
a very firm grasp on what happened here.
I didn't really want to do that, but
Arr! Well, I do too.
All right, Francisca, would you care to share the conclusions that you've come to?
But why should I do that? We're still in the middle of a competition, you know. You
No.
should be checking to see if your conclusions are wrong first, so you go ahead.
Wow, what the hell?
I'm going to cross-examine you this time.
It's almost cute that she's going this far to ensure that she wins. Oh, almost. Very well, but first we need to pay His Honor a visit to correct his testimony.
yo, what up? This is.
Well, hello there.
I just don't know where else to go.
Good music again. Your Honor, if I may, I'd like to test your witness testimony to see how it holds up.
Do you doubt me? Am I your new suspect, Judge the Killer? I would never.
Listen, wow, another circus-related thing, huh? Well,
What?
in a sense, I suppose you could, because in the circus case, you can get accused of being the killer.
What circus case?
Hold on a minute, I'm going to restructure my brain so we don't have this conversation. It breaks several time paradoxes.
Miles has a premonition.
Okay,
Oh, God.
that's fine by me. Let's just not talk about that anymore.
You're right. In a sense, I suppose you can say that.
Even you're a judge. Are nothing but the common witness before a von Karma.
Silence in the courtroom! Silence, I say! I'll hit my gavel. Mr. New Prosecutor recommended by the Chief, Mr. Prosecutor, Mr. Carmen.
You bit your tongue again, didn't you?
Him. As a defender of the law, I could never give false testimony. You can even place me under oath if you want. We'll fucking do this like we're
Very
gamers.
well then. Okay then. Your testimony, if you please.
I'm
Come on,
staring
arguing
at
with
you.
the judge.
Yo, what up? What I saw at recess, besides Mr. Von Karma. During the recess, I went to the restroom. There's a window in the hallway side. In other words, I could see into the hallway. We put the women's restroom on a different planet. I guess.
Good idea. That's really creepy. Either way.
I don't know where it is. As later saw the detective buying something for the vending machines. But when I was about to exit the restroom, he had completely disappeared. A detective that goes missing while on duty. That sounds mighty suspicious to me! Could he have just been sitting? Does the window not catch that? Is it really that simple?
Your Honor. Can you please try to remain calm?
Oh! Okay, I'm calm now. I'm so used to simply listening to testimonies that I got caught up in the excitement. Usually they start like screaming things and like taking out funny props and shit. It's crazy.
They do?
Yeah. Yeah, get used to seeing it.
Well, I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to spoil your fun now. Hold it! Your Honor, why exactly did you pay a visit to the restroom, may I ask?
No! I had to take a shit. Was it obvious what else you had to go to the restroom for? Or maybe I knew it. You suspect me of some sort of tomfoolery, don't you?
Please stay calm, Your Honor. Oh, this is going to be so much harder than I anticipated.
I'm sorry. You're right. I need to think things through with a level head. I'm just nervous because so much has happened today with this trial. Let's see. I announced a recess and a time for us to reconvene. But having done all that, I still wasn't able to go to the restroom right away.
And why couldn't you?
Mr. Faraday had been accused, so I had paperwork to process regarding a new prosecutor. Once I had finished that, I was finally able to make a mad dash to the restroom.
At least he stayed consistent on the going to the restroom part of his testimony.
Yeah, today was really crazy. I thought I was going to say Mr. Deadman a lot, but you know, it doesn't even matter anymore.
It still kind of matters.
What's the point of it
Maybe.
all?
Hold it!
Hold it. Your Honor, did you really go to the men's restroom?
What? What is the meaning of that statement? I said it was
simply
on a
meant
different planet.
That perhaps you went to a restroom on a different floor.
Oh, that makes more sense. I had to go for such a long time. It was all I could do to dash to the closest one in the courtroom.
I suppose that's only natural given his circumstances.
I ran from the courtroom through this floor's main lobby and down the hallway. Once you enter, you can see there's a window just above the urinals. It was through that window that you witnessed Detective Gumshoe. No, what the fuck?
Are you alright there, Judge?
I'm really excited about giving my testimony, Mr. Edgeworth.
You really are excited. I can't believe it. It's leaking through the text boxes. I'm quite impressed.
Really, I was just still distracted by the fact that you could just look in and see me take a fucking piss.
Remind me never to use that restroom ever again.
Just install some curtains. Like, really?
Well, I leave that up to you, Your Honor. But
Oh, well. Yeah.
you saw Detective Gumshoe. That's where you witnessed it, from Your Honor.
Yes, exactly!
Your Honor. Your Honor, I can hear you. You don't need to yell. I can hear you just fine.
Oh, I guess I put a little too much into that last answer. Now then, let's continue with the testimony. So says I.
Hold it!
Hold it. Are you sure that the person you witnessed was Detective Gumshoe, Your Honor?
Yes, I'm absolutely sure. It's hard to miss someone of his stature, even from as far away as the restroom. Besides, I can't think of anyone else with that kind of hairstyle and big beige coat.
Well, I was simply wondering if you were mistaken in what you saw.
What? Preposterous! My eyes are as sharp as can be, ready to see through the lies to the truth. Although recently, things do seem to be a bit fuzzier than they used to be.
Clearly, his eyes are not the only things that have gone fuzzy.
But allow me to say with all the honor and dignity of a judge, I am not mistaken in what I saw.
Hold it!
Hold it. He disappeared. Your Honor, but didn't you just say... I saw that detective buying something... I saw that detective buying something from the vending machines.
Wow, that was a great impression.
Oh, well, thank you.
Why, yes, I did. The restaurant window looks over the courtyard and right into the hallway. But just as I was about to exit, I took another look and there was no one in sight. That led me to the only solution to this mystery. The detective must have gone to the crime scene lobby number 2 at that point!
So we looked to the hallway from the restroom and over the courtyard, didn't he?
Hold it!
Hold it. Took a while for me to load there. Your Honor, I must ask that you please remain calm. Please.
No, I'm certainly calm!
You're anything but perfectly calm.
It appears that his honor could not have been mistaken in what he saw.
I suppose so, given his line of sight. However, Francisco, why do you suppose our lines of sight are so different?
If you're referring to my height...
Oh, shit. No! Can you hold that whip still for just a second? Now about his Honor's testimony. I believe his line of sight will be an important factor.
If it's that important, why don't you hurry up and tell him already?
I will, but there's one more thing I need to do if I am to correct his Honor's testimony. I'm going to need to retrace Detective Gumshoe's movements.
There's a window on the hallway side. Completely disappeared. What do you think of this, streamer?
What do you think?
I think you're cool.
Objection!
No, what was that finger rag for, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't you know it's rude to shout objection while someone is giving testimony?
Ha! If you truly are a man of the law, then you must be always vigilant.
He did fucking waved his finger at me.
For example, I never let an opportunity to shout an objection pass me by.
Miles Edgeworth, it's one thing to be passionate about your job, but this is real life.
This is what some people may say is the pot killing the kettle black. Your Honor, I wonder if you might take a look at this for me.
What is that filth? I fucking hate it. How dare someone dirty the hallway bench like that? Who is the culprit? The parties hereby found guilty of uncleanliness!
If you must know, that uncouth bench Solier has already been placed under arrest thanks to your earlier testimony, Your Honor.
Oh? Oh, well that's good, because fuck that guy, but who was it?
We were able to discover something from the smudge on the bench. Namely, Detective Gumshoe's, fingerprints.
Not happy with just committing the murder. He had to go and dirty the courtroom too! Guilty!
Your Honor, please, calm down. While it's true that the detective is the one who made that mess on the bench, we have not established that this action is related to the double murder.
What do you mean?
I believe that the detective bought a pack of Swiss rolls from the vending machine, and then promptly sat down on the bench to eat one.
Oh shit.
The cake crumbs and pieces of chocolate on the floor under the bench. And Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints only prove my conclusions to be true.
No, but I still don't understand. Is this whole thing related to how I couldn't see him as I was leaving the restroom?
It is indeed. The window in the hallway was built rather high up into the wall. At, well, around a grown adult's chest height. As evidence, I submit that Francisca herself was unable to see out of that window. I'm gonna get whipped again.
My Miles Edgeworth.
Ow! That delayed whip!
Yeah, I told you I was practicing it.
Shit! I knew I shouldn't have used her hide as evidence. Basically, what this means is that the area directly under the hallway window is a blind spot when the hallway is being viewed from the men's restroom.
Then?
It seems that you have made the connection. If someone were to sit on the bench under the window, yes, even someone as large as Detective Gumshoe would effectively disappear from sight.
What? Holy shit!
Do you finally see, Your Honor? Your testimony has just proven that Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway the entire time.
Hold it! Ah, sorry, I just wanted to scream that. I didn't mean to say it with that much enthusiasm. All I want to do is try saying it once. Here, let me try that again. Hold it!
Is there something of value you'd like to say, Your Honor?
Yes, actually there is. I remembered something else just now. Mr. Edgeworth, please allow me to testify to the court one more time.
Even if we overruled him, he'd just keep on talking, wouldn't he?
That might not be a bad thing. The more info, the better in a perfect investigation, right?
What's up? Part 2. As so opposed as possible, you can't see a seated person from the restroom window. However, that doesn't mean that the detective was sitting there when I looked. Anyway, I forgot to testify earlier about probably the most important detail. As I was leaving the restroom, I heard a loud bang of a gunshot. How was that? This is a testimony of one who judges the crimes of others.
Your Honor, could you try to state the important facts first next time?
I agree! Before you go around judging others, you should learn to judge your own words.
Eek! I'm sorry. But honestly, I thought the sound was just a noise popper until just now. Like, I was like, holy shit. That was like fucking gun.
Now that he mentions it, right before we restarted the trial, he did talk about that.
Yes, I did. We'll flash back. By the way, remember when I was talking about that shit? I was like, yo, something got ba-boom. It was crazy. And I hang with my grandson and we fucking played fucking charades.
Incredible. The most critical point in this argument is when did the judge look into the hallway? And whether that lines up with when the gun was actually fired.
I think the judge heard the balloon pop.
Your Honor, if I may, I'd like to clarify a few details in your testimony.
Whether or not I see now, I don't know if the gunshot was ever like rang or if it was always the balloon for everyone, but then like Baby K had to fucking get out of there because Detective Bat was like, we were there in 2 fucking seconds. So anyway, I'm like 99% sure I know who the killer is, by the way, but I'm not gonna go there yet.
I think it's Gumshoe.
I think it's me, sir.
I think they played their hand a little too hard, a little too hot.
I think it's Gumshoe.
Now let's go back to this.
Hold it! Hold it! In that case, do you concede that you were overconfident in your last test? Oh no.
Now hold on there. I just said that it's possible you can't see a seated person from the restroom this time. But you know something. I don't think you know where the prints you referenced were left on the bench, do you? Well, you have proven that it's possible the detective was sitting. I still have a problem with just when those fingerprints were left.
He's right. I have yet to prove when the fingerprints were left on the bench. While he feigns ignorance, his honor has seen a lot of life. This judge, I mustn't underestimate him.
I am fucking awesome.
It's true.
Hold it! Hold it.
As we established, you went to the restroom during the recess. However, at what point in the recess did you look into the testimony?
What?
The hallway, you mean?
Oh my lord, what is wrong with me? Oh no, the hallway!
Sir, are you okay? Do you need a pay cut, sir?
You need a pay cut, Detective Gumshoe.
Oh.
No. I'm pay cutting you for a regular pay cut plus the pay cut you gave me.
How many pay cuts is that?
This is a cycle of abuse. Francisca whips Edgeworth. Edgeworth cuts Gumshoe's pay. Francisca also whips Gumshoe.
The only loser is Gumshoe then. No.
Do I get to whip someone at some point?
If you find a whip. After I
no,
called
7 years, detective.
I called for a recess. I handled the change of prosecutor paperwork. Maybe about 20 minutes until we reconvene? Yes, that sounds about right.
Just as I expected.
What were you expecting? I demand to know what that all-knowing smile is for. Ooh,
Your Honor, that statement you made just now was very important. I'd like for you to append it to your testimony.
Okay. Alright, if you insist. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I see the problem.
Hold it!
Hold it. 20 minutes before we reconvened. Very well. What did you do after that?
Let's see. I had to make some preparations, so I rushed straight back to the playground. You know, I went on the swings for a little bit. I also tracked down a few pieces of paperwork for the various bailiffs.
So you rushed back to the courtroom despite hearing just a gunshot, or just heard a gunshot?
Well, at the time, I thought it was just the sound of a noise popper. I really couldn't think of any other explanation than someone having a birthday party. You know, birthday party at the courthouse. Woo! I'd do it all the time if I knew how old I was.
Maybe it's your birthday today, Judge.
Maybe. Holy shit. Did you guys bring me any? Did you bring me anything?
I brought you $1. That's what I brought you. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Miles had got you some beef jerky.
Oh my. This is a great. This is great. This is epic.
I'd say I brought you beef jerky, Judge, but I didn't have enough, so I only could provide $1.
Oh. Well, now that this has happened.
What have I done? Thinking back, the judge did mention something to that effect when reconvened.
I thought it was gonna flashback him.
I did too, yeah.
Hold it!
Hold it. If it's something that forgettable, I don't need to hear it.
But all I did was forget to mention it!
That sort of excuse may work on other people, but not on a Von Karma.
No! But it's such an important piece of testimony. Please give me a chance to present it.
I suppose I have no choice in the matter.
Some shit happened.
Hold it!
Hold it. What shit happened? Your Honor, about what you just said.
I know, I couldn't believe it myself, but I heard a bang with the gunshot. I heard a loud and clear that knee-jerk reaction. Ah! Then I jumped in the air like this. Yes, just like this. With a quick ah!
Your Honor, please remain calm when you're trying to explain yourself to me.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry about that. Now then, I must gather myself. Yes. When I heard the gunshot, there was no one in the hall. I should know. I looked. There's no one there.
This judge's emotion circuits appear to be stuck on overreact. I believe that we finally found the flaw in His Honor's testimony.
Yet sadly, he's completely oblivious to it. I guess I can't really expect him to be aware of it. Then, what are you waiting for? Hurry up and fill him in. At least that thing finally came in handy.
Indeed. Now let's see what happens when I present it to His Honor.
You guys sound like you're plotting against me.
Maybe.
Oh.
We are.
You're just...
We can't let him know it's a prank.
You're like really into it.
Objection.
Shut the fuck up! I cannot allow you to make an objection.
What? Your Honor, I'm really sorry, but I cannot allow you to not allow me to make an objection.
Ye gods! I've been overruled?
Yes, you have. Your Honor, there are simply too many holes in your testimony for my taste.
What do you mean by that?
You claim that you heard the gunshot during the recess, but that's simply not possible.
Oh shit. Mr. New Prosecutor recommended by Manfred von... Ah! Oh.
Instead of bending your tongue, why don't you just fucking...
You said that so fast. I don't think anyone was ready for that.
I see you have no mercy for the elderly either, Francisco.
Don't talk back to me unless you want to be whipped in the back.
With your heights, you need a stepladder to accomplish that.
Ahem, Mr. Edgeworth. My ears are not that far gone yet. I'll have you know, I can still hear just fine. And I heard the sound of a gunshot loud and clear with my own two ears.
Your Honor, I have here an interesting bit of testimony. It's from Detective Bad. And according to him, he heard the gunshot right before the trial was about to start again.
What did you just say?
Your Honor, you just said that you heard the gunshot about 20 minutes before we were oh boy, we were about to reconvene because my theme is playing. Are you hitting me with your fucking
theme song, Mr. Edgeworth?
I am.
Holy shit!
I am hitting you with the theme song. How do you explain this glaring contradiction?
That can't be!
Unfortunately, that is the truth.
But I heard it as clear as day. Bang! The loud shout of a gunshot
The sound of a gunshot. We keep returning to this point of contention. And that piece of evidence. I always did wonder why I found it where I did. However, now I understand what that gunshot the judge heard really was. Unfortunately, Your Honor, this is what really produced the gunshot you heard.
Where is my little balloon?
Take that!
Take that. I found this object in the hallway earlier.
What is that pink substance? Is that blood from
not...
Danganronpa?
No.
Oh.
No, it's not. What is this dang it? Listen, it may not look like it, but this is actually a piece of a balloon, not dangin' rompa sauce.
I see. And I suppose you would like me to accept that pink balloon into the court record.
Your Honor, I present this piece of evidence in order to overrule your testimony.
What? Is that allowed?
Your Honor, it is now, because the argument that you have presented goes as follows. You saw no one in the hallway when you heard the gunshot. Now there's no guarantee that the detective was sitting on the bench at that time. Therefore, you believe he must have been at the crime scene, defendant lobby number 2. Am I correct?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Let me ask you something. Do you think that the gunshot you heard was produced by a real gun?
Oof, what? Is that one of the... we have fake guns?
I think I've said enough that even you can figure the rest out on your own. Your Honor, you were fooled by the popping of this balloon into thinking it was a gunshot.
What better trickery is this?
That was a good effort you put forth, Miles Edgeworth. But if it was me, I'd have wrapped this thing up before the judge even testified.
A second, Discord, why is it being so iffy today? Care to elaborate on how one ends something before it even begins?
Well, to be honest, I did think that the sound was a bit off from a real gunshot sound. But who could have guessed? That someone would pop a balloon in a place like this? How terrible. Almost as bad as the double murder.
I know, right? It's so terrible. One doesn't usually think balloons, in conjunction with courthouse.
It's a flashback.
Except I have a balloon. That's my character trait.
Oh my god, the character trait of this kid. That balloon that girl was holding, her character trait. It explains everything.
I'm gonna kick your ass later.
Oh god. Your Honor, if it makes you feel any better, you didn't lie once in your testimony.
Oh, that's awesome, actually.
Indeed. I can't really vouch for its accuracy.
That kind of makes me a gamer. Who knew? That giving testimony can be such a difficult thing to do. What have I done? I owe Detective Gumshoe a very, very big apology. I will see to it myself that he is released.
Wait. There's still a few things that I have yet to resolve about what happened in the hallway. Your Honor, I request your permission to further question Detective Gumshoe.
But why? I thought we just cleared his name.
Whether we did or just now or not, I still cannot say. The only thing I can do for now is to continue in my quest for the perfect explanation. And to that end, I must resolve the remaining issues pertaining to the events that occurred in this hallway.
Very well. Bailiff, please bring Detective Gumshoe into the courtroom.
I must fulfill my mission and find the perfect explanation to this case.
Okay.
September 10th.
I'm surprised that wasn't a to be continued.
Me too, honestly.
Hey, goodbye.
What is it now? Is it time for my trial already? I've already told you a gazillion times, pal, I didn't do it.
I'll be the judge of that, Detective Gumshoe.
No, you won't. I'll be the judge of that.
No. I'm the judge around here, and I'll be the judge of that. I didn't realize I was still around.
Why can't you guys be a little less judgmental?
Yes, well, speaking of hasty judgments, Detective Gumshoe, I'm afraid I must apologize for an error in judgment on my part.
Your Honor, I don't believe you should just apologize just yet.
Okay, fuck Gumshoe.
I mean, no. Gumshoe's trying his best, but we have yet to prove he's completely innocent of this crime.
I guess so.
What are you guys talking about?
In any case, I would like you to testify as to your actions while you were on guard duty. And please remember, you're not on trial. This is all just a part of the investigation, the Ace Attorney investigation. As such, you may still be found to be innocent. However, if you should give false testimony,
Yeah, ow.
My VIP will object, loud and clear.
if you are found to be lying, detective, you will be held indefinitely. Understood?
I gotcha, pal.
Thinking about, or back on the state of the crime scene in the judge's testimony, it's obvious that Detective Gumshoe is lying. And if I can't break his lie, then we may never get to breaking this case. Oh, see, look at that. We're arguing now.
I came down here to this courthouse on Detective Bad's orders. As soon as I got here, he ordered me to stand guard in front of lobby number 2. From that time on, until I heard the gunshot, I was in the hallway the whole time. On my honor as a detective, I swear it wasn't me, pal.
He's still singing the same tired tune.
In that case, I'll just have to change the melody. I know he's lying. It's time I pulled the information I need out of him.
Detective Bad made me do it.
Hold it! I always knew it. I knew it was Detective Bad who really called you down there.
Oh.
Or was it really him?
You bet it was, pal. I was left in charge of the precinct while everyone is out, and this call comes in. I want you down here in 1 minute flat, he said. Well, I thought this was my big chance, my first case, so I made a mad dash down here. Although I couldn't exactly get here in a minute flat.
So how long did it take you?
About 10 minutes, I guess.
And what was Detective Bad doing when you finally made it?
He was waiting for me down on the first floor in the entranceway, pal.
Hold it!
Hold it! Oh, so sorry, I got distracted. My parents were wondering if I was okay. And I am okay. Because I just got back home. And by he, you mean...
Detective Bad, of course. And this being my first time at this courthouse, he also walked with me up to the 3rd floor hallway in front of the defendant lobbies.
And did you meet anyone along the way?
Well, just as we entered the hallway, we ran into Miss Yu. When we heard from Miss Yu that Mr. Faraday was not to be interrupted, that's when Detective Bad told me to stand guard in the hallway, pal.
So far, Detective Gumshoe's testimony is matching with Detective Bad's.
Gunshot.
Hold it! You claim to be in that hallway the entire time. Or the whole time. However, it's not a fact that you did something when you were in that hallway, Detective.
Of course I did something. I guarded the door to lobby number 2, pal. What else?
Well, very well then. And what exactly does guarding that door entail, Detective?
Buying Swiss cake. That's part of my guard duties, sir.
I see. Will you buy us a Swiss cake, Detective?
Well, to put it simply, no.
Francisco, are you hearing this shit?
I am preparing my VIP as we speak.
Your days are numbered, Detective Gumshoe, just like your salary.
Oh, no.
Life ends in 30 minutes.
What I meant to say was it was my job to stand in front of the door without moving an inch. Yeah.
Oh. Detective Gumshoe, you mean to tell me that you didn't take a single step away from the door to lobby number 2? Is that really what you wish to testify to the effect of?
Yeah, you got it, pal. I didn't take a single step away from that door, just like I was ordered not to.
Oh my god, even I know he fucked up. Yeah, look, here's me knowing it.
Here's me knowing it too.
I didn't think they'd include it.
Why is everyone so quiet all of a sudden?
Because we're all in shock and in awe of your utter stupidity.
Scruffy, if you're going to lie, at least tell us a more believable one.
But I'm not lying.
I should hurry up and bring this insipid testimony to a close.
Yeah, I don't even want to press. I don't even want to press the other one. I'm just going.
You don't want to press the other ones? Wow. Damn. But what? I think you
Fine,
should.
I'll do it for you. I'm not gonna repress the one we just talked about, though.
Hold it!
Hold it.
Wasn't me.
Would you also be willing to swear that there was no one else in that hall besides you? No one else?
What are you talking about? I just...
No. Detective Gumshoe, no. Someone get a doctor.
I think he had some
I just
Swiss
swore to
roll
you
lodged in his throat.
Had a little bit of Swiss cake, yeah.
Not the Swiss cake.
I just... Not lying.
You need some time.
Go
Okay.
grab some water, detective.
That's
Get
a
some
good
water,
idea, sir.
Detective. Get the $9 orange juice from the vending machine.
I can't afford $9 orange juice.
I can't believe that I could say you're correct there. That's really sad.
His story checks out.
True.
Anyway, so what are you guys doing after work?
I'm going to go to get my new cravat that came in this morning.
Oh shit! You just
I know,
order
right?
those?
Yeah, that's how I get mine. I just order mine.
I will be continuing to charge up my fit for my ultimate blast.
Yes, the Francisco Blast. It hurts. Don't get hit by it, Judge.
How long does it take to charge?
2.5 hours.
Oh my god. Well, you
It's
know,
terrifying.
I'm back, sir.
Gumshoe.
Gumshoe.
Watch out for the Francisco Blast in 2.5 hours.
How long has she been charging it already?
I don't know.
2 hours and 15 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Well, Gumshoe, I hope you don't get whipped.
I'm not nervous at all, pal. Anyway, not a single person other than myself was in that hall the whole time.
I should just let it go. I should just let it go. Pursuing this train of thought at this time would just be a waste of time.
This court is behaving rather strangely. Give me a second. To have such a foolish contradiction in such a foolish testimony is just plain old foolish.
Indeed. However, in the pursuit of the perfect investigation, I'm afraid we'll have to deal with it. By squashing it under the weight of the evidence.
Alright, let's get his ass.
Get his ass. Detective. Free money. Objection. I have an objection, Gumshoe.
What is it, pal?
Detective Gumshoe, I wonder if you might recognize this from somewhere.
Yeah, it's one of those things. The courthouse special Swiss rolls, right, pal?
Precisely. In that case, I suppose that you also recall the sullied hallway bench.
Hey, you know what? I think it was probably me that did that.
Detective Gumshoe, you can't go around dirtying up the courthouse like this.
You inconsiderate, slovenly pig!
Francisca, let's dual combo him.
Oh shit!
Pretend my gavel went down.
I promise to clean it up later, I swear. Just stop doing the combos.
Well now then. Shall we get down to business? Oh my god, yeah, Discord is, like, functioning bad today. What the fuck?
Bad Discord
Anyways,
day.
Bad Discord day. About the fact that you didn't move even a single step from in front of the door. If that were really the case, then how are you able to buy this pack of Swiss rolls?
Furthermore, if you didn't move a single step from in front of that door, how did you manage to get to the bench dirty with your grubby hands?
It appears that Francisca's whip can do more damage than my words alone can after a suitable amount of charge-up.
Alright. I confess, pal. I was hungry, so I bought a pack for myself, okay? Thought I'd get chewed out again if anyone found out about me eating on the job. So I didn't want to say anything.
Well, unfortunately for you, I saw you do the whole dastardly deed. I clearly saw you buying a pack of Swiss rolls from the vending machine.
Okay, I'm sorry for lying.
It's really exciting being part of the dog that guy crowd. I usually don't get to do that.
I thought you usually do. Wait, no, that's right. It's later down the timeline.
Well, usually I just kind of like sit on my bench and like people explain shit to me. I'm like on the side of like all the dudes saying the stuff.
That's all I'm sorry for. You got that? Because I'm not holding anything else back.
That last statement. It may sound like it makes sense. However, there's something I don't quite believe about it. Are you sure you're not withholding further information from us?
Huh? Of course not. I've got nothing to hide, pal.
Objection!
Objection! Oh, if only that were true, Detective Gumshoe.
But it is true, pal. I swear there's nothing else.
Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you are aware of this price of a pack of Swiss rolls, correct?
Huh? Remind me again, pal?
That vending machine out in the hallway is selling packs of 2 Swiss rolls for $6 a pack.
And yet, according to you, you didn't have any cash on you until, Well, you cashed your $5 annual bonus check. Isn't that right? Let me ask then. How did you manage to purchase a pack all by yourself? Can you provide me with a proper explanation to that?
I told you I bought it by myself, pal.
Why the Defense Act? That's the only thing I don't get. Like, why this cover-up?
There
What is
wasn't anyone
Baby
else
K
in that
Faraday?
hallway with me. There was no Baby K Faraday in that hallway with me, so there's no one who could have helped me buy it. Wait, don't tell me. You've got some kind of proof that there was someone else in the hallway, don't
Correct. Correct.
As if you could.
Maybe.
I mean, what are the chances of that? Wait, you do?
Of course I do, Detective.
What? How?
What proof do I have that there must have been someone else in the hallway?
Give me that balloon.
The balloon again.
Oh, whoops.
Take that!
That was my
Take
balloon.
that.
No, what?
What the heck is that? I knew you really didn't have anything.
They did not like the balloon.
Shit.
Prosecutors are all the same, always lying to people. You should stop, you know.
I refuse to be lectured by the likes of you, Detective.
Miles, how long do you plan on getting strung along by this moronic detective?
I have no intention of falling for his lie because there's definitely a second person. As if he was truly alone all along, then that piece of evidence should not exist.
Okay, so it's the Swiss roll, not the balloon. Okay.
Take that!
Take that.
Hey, you showed that to me not 2 seconds ago, pal.
I think you're under the mistaken impression that I bought this pack of rolls.
Wait, if you didn't buy it, then that must mean you must have stolen it, you thief.
I would never do such a thing.
All you liars are all the same. You start out as thieves. You're under arrest, pal.
I believe you meant to assert that all thieves start out as liars. And to that case, what does that say about you, Detective?
Yeah.
That particular Swiss roll was dropped by a certain someone.
Oh.
There were 2 rolls in this package. You ate one of them, but then you gave the other one to a certain other person, didn't you?
No way, pal. You've got it all wrong. I ate both of them.
Oh no,
I heard you talking shit, idiot!
not this time.
Oh, shit!
It would appear that we've caught you at last.
I just got...
Why do you look like you're going to kill me?
I'm ready to kill you!
Hey, don't you... Hey, don't you dare do anything bad to that girl.
Well, it would appear that they do know each other after all. So, why do you continue to come up to me and kick me in the fucking shin or leg? Have
That's
I wronged
funny.
you somehow?
I have a name, but it's K, dipshit.
K what?
K Faraday. We were talking about earlier. When I wasn't in the room.
Faraday. Well, are you perhaps Mr. Faraday's daughter?
I'm not a you. I'm K. That was a different character.
Okay, you know, good little girls don't kick other people. But especially not hard enough to leave big nasty bruises like the way you do. Ow!
Well, then you should have put Gummy under arrest, mister.
Gummy?
My guess is that she's talking about Detective Gumshoe.
What a cute nickname you've given him.
Gummy didn't do anything wrong!
Okay.
It appears that I will need to speak with her in a bit more detail. Detective.
Rawr!
Oh, wait. Uh-oh.
What is about to happen? Oh,
You're not going to prank me again, huh?
we're in control. Shit, go
Okay,
show the
yeah.
judge your badge. Oh, never mind. Oh dear, I don't want to see shit from you.
What is the matter, Your Honor?
I claim to hang down fair verdicts, but I unfairly cast suspicion on the big fella. This has been a trial just now. I would have destroyed his life. I am the guilty one.
We all make mistakes, Your Honor. To err is, human. To forgive divine, as they say. To not show a badge is human and divine or something. I don't even know what I said.
Although, if you were to make a mistake during a trial, then it would be quite unforgivable. I'm helping.
You are helping, Francisca. It appears that we've caught you red-handed, eating a Swiss roll, Detective.
Look, I'm sorry about lying to you, pal.
And, do you have anything else to say? Or do you have nothing else to say?
Sure do. It was so fluffy and sweet and big.
Well, we all know, at least for everything that the judge has proceeded, he's right. He just fucks up along the way.
He does his best.
Because we only seen this judge be right. We haven't seen him fuck up. And in theory, there's other judges. So they say.
He's the best judge.
I don't know if I just skipped Galactus' first line. I thought he said it,
What?
but I realized he might
Huh?
have.
Yeah, I said something about the Swiss cake.
Okay.
And totally worth every penny of my bonus.
He did fuck that one up. He got tricked.
I see. Well, good for you, Detective.
I can't believe it, but it's almost funny when a fool is this unbelievably foolish.
Now then, Kay.
I'm not gonna. I don't think I could hiss.
Just get your cat out of the screen.
She's like a stray cat.
My cat's sleeping.
I wonder if I should feed her something.
Take that!
Feed her your badge.
Things like that.
It's worth it.
She swatted back at me.
Roar! I don't want to eat your stupid fucking badge.
Miles, I demand that you do something to calm her down this instant.
Ow. I wonder if I should feed her something. Like, that's not my badge.
Take that!
Take that. Kay, I promise to give this to you if you calm down.
Oh, a Swiss roll. That shit's delish.
If it really belongs to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was saving it for Daddy. Oh no.
Oh. What have I fucking done? What have I fucking done? Oh.
Oh.
He's dead.
No, he's
Oh,
dead.
oh shit. That's no good.
Your father, he's...
Don't you say another word, pal. She doesn't know yet.
Thanks for watching out for me, Gummy. But I already know about Daddy. I overheard the guards talking. This is traumatic. How Daddy, he's not here anymore.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't protect him.
I'll accept this as a reason why he was lying about buying fucking things from a vending machine. I accept it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna. I'm lying! Cry!
It's alright. Let it all out. Your father just passed away after all. I myself was also involved in a case at this courthouse when I was a young child.
Oh shit, bond over their dead dads. Woo!
In case in which my father, who was a defense attorney, passed away. All my dreams of becoming a lawyer were crushed into fine ash on that nightmarish day. Even now the wound festers deep in the depths of my soul. Ever since that instant, I've dedicated myself in locking any criminal ever that I can. They'll go to jail. And now to have this happen right in front of me. This child, I feel a certain shared fate, a common bond between us.
Miles Edgeworth, what sort of a gentleman are you? Are you going to just stand there and watch a lady cry?
You're right. Sorry about that. Kay, here, how about we use this handkerchief here to dry your little eyes?
It's assault.
Microvox! Don't blow your nose on that!
I feel better now. Thanks. Ew.
What the fuck? You little twat!
Well, you said you had a new one coming in the mail. So.
That was my very first one for this case, Your Honor. I have very unnecessary settled feelings right now. What the shit? Kay, are you going to be alright?
You realize that the scriptwriters have to go out of their way to not write K, are you going to be okay?
Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god. Wait, fuck, yeah, what the hell?
Yep, I'm already alright.
Somehow I highly doubt that, but I'm not going to push it.
Sometimes you just have to, you know, abuse someone else's clothing property. It cheers you right up.
Yes. You're so right, Kay.
I promised Daddy that I'd never cry in front of strangers.
And you're a good kid, aren't you, Kay? You always keep your promises, right?
That's right. Even if I can't see Daddy anymore, I'm still going to keep all my promises.
Ah, you're a very brave girl, Kay.
You're a very good child for keeping the promises you made to your papa. I'll even testify that you didn't cry just for you.
Thank you very much, lady.
It's nothing. I'm only telling the truth after all.
It would appear that because her father was a respected prosecutor, Francisca is sympathetic to Kay's feelings.
Oh, Daddy showed this to me before.
Ah, well, he was a prosecutor, so it's only natural that he had one as well.
Daddy would pin this badge on me a lot just for fun.
Pinning a prosecutor's badge being pinned on a child for fun.
Daddy said if he put it on his clothes, a scary prosecutor would get mad. He also said that the scary prosecutor said it was more fashionable not to wear it.
I wonder who that scary prosecutor could be.
I wonder. Could Kate be talking about Mr. Von Karma's swing pusher offer? Kay, what kind of person was your father?
Daddy was a hero of justice. His job was to catch all the bad people in the world.
So to you, a prosecutor is a hero of justice, I suppose we are in a sense, as we are the ones who seek guilty verdicts for criminals.
Plus, you know what? Whenever I came to the courthouse, Daddy would buy me my absolute favorite treat, Swiss rolls.
Oh.
I want to be a hero of justice someday, just like Daddy. So I've been working really hard.
I see. What have you been working hard on?
I've been working hard to keep all the promises Daddy and I made together. I'm sorry I was pulling that out. It took me a minute.
I see. Must have deep pockets. A promise notebook. May I take a look inside, Kay?
Says number 1, be epic. That's all.
Well, does it? That's it?
That's fine. Well, sure, okay. You can look at the other ones I don't have in my brain.
On the brain, Well, let's see. It appears to be an exchange diary of sorts between father and daughter. Mr. Faraday's writing conveys a sense of the kind of man he was. This little notebook, this might come in handy later.
Can I look at that in more detail?
Probably.
Never take things from a stranger. Never go anywhere with a stranger. Always greet people with a smile. Never cry in front of strangers. Always try hardest to learn about things you don't understand. Daddy's job is to make sure that everyone follows the rules. Okay, be a good girl, promise that you keep your promise to me. Okay, love your daddy. Oh,
Wow.
And be epic. Here we go.
Thank you for showing it to me, Kay. I hope you'll continue to work hard and become a hero just like your father.
I'm gonna try.
Hey, Kay, so I'm a detective that catches the bad people, right? That makes me a hero too.
Yeah, you're really cool too, Gummy.
Yeah, aren't I, Kay?
What is with the two of them?
I hand down verdicts of justice, so that makes me a hero too.
Yes, and thanks to your oh-so-heroic testimony, you almost painted that detective as a violent criminal and sent him off to jail.
I'm really sorry about that. Gummy is not a bad man, okay?
That poor judge, he's being treated like a vile criminal rather than a hero of justice. She's already on the attack.
I'm gonna kick his shins next.
Oh, no. It appears that you and Detective Gumshoe are good friends, Kay.
But I can't
Please don't
find it
kick him
under.
in the shins.
I can't find it under the robes, so forget it.
Oh, phew.
Yeah, we're friends.
In that case, would you mind telling a little more about him?
Okay.
So I take it you ran into Detective Gumshoe earlier. Whoa, that was a bad yawn.
Yep. I was on my way to see Daddy when I saw Gummy standing there. He was standing in the hallway, staring really hard at the vending machine, so I said hi.
And when was this?
Huh? Oh, before everything got crazy.
How long were the two of you together?
We only talked for a little while. And then we went on our own ways.
That's right, pal. Kay and I only talked for a little while, and that's it.
Oh, which means... We have now confirmed that Kay was in the hallway during the recess, isn't that right?
Yeah. Ah, you got me!
Gotcha.
I told you to stop picking on Gummy, mister.
Very, very well then. I'll just have to speak with the good detective in private later. Maybe about his salary.
No, not about my salary. My salary remains out of the conversation.
I bet his salary could only go up. Because he's epic. It's really silent
Well-
after I said that. Like, okay. Sounds like sounds like I'm not being taken very seriously.
Well, I'm taking it very seriously. I'm just, thinking about how epic Gumshoe is. You bought these Swiss rolls. Look at these Swiss rolls.
Wow. Well, I didn't really have a lot of money. And I somehow made $1 out of all the pennies and quarters I had. But that still wasn't enough, and I really, really wanted one.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, Discord just does not like if you ever switch, like, once. Come to think of it. She did come and ask me to exchange a handful of change for $1 flashback? Oh, never
No!
mind. And that's when you came and asked me to change your money, correct?
Yeah, thanks a bunch for doing that, mister.
Sure. But let me ask you, Even with that dollar, you still didn't have enough, correct?
Well, that's why.
Hey, if you bully Kay anymore, I'm gonna have to arrest you, pal.
Need I remind you that you're the one already under arrest?
Oh,
That guy took a whip out of that.
Yeah!
I sense that Kay is going to be less than forthcoming with this question.
Sorry about your ruffly thing.
Yes, well, now it's positively drenched in your nasal mucus. That's just so disgusting. Don't worry, Kay. I have a spare. So here, you can have this one.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Ew.
I pull it out in the future.
Ew.
But Daddy said, never take things from a stranger. Except for when you're exchanging money, but I guess that's an exchange, so never mind, that checks out.
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. It's one of the promises you made in your promise notebook, correct?
Yeah, look, see, it's right here on this page. We already looked at it because we're gamers.
Alright then, I'm not giving this to you then. I'm merely asking you to borrow it. You can take it home, wash it nice and clean. Please wash it nice and clean. Then give it back to me the next time we meet.
Okay, Daddy never said I couldn't borrow things from strangers. Got him!
You're already learning the rules of the law.
Oh my god, you just pulled that out. You had that super ready.
Now then, Detective Gumshoe.
Uh-oh.
I believe it is now crystal clear that you were with little Kay in that hallway.
Ow.
Hey, I told you to stop being me the gummy.
Oh.
Hold it! Miles Edgeworth, there's still something you have yet to resolve.
I beg your pardon?
You still haven't offered an explanation for why that man would lie to us.
Well,
Gummy, don't tell me you lied for my sake.
Hey, don't worry about it, Kay. Everything's gonna be okay.
so that's why.
So, that was Detective Gumshoe's motive for lying. If you can't explain that, then you can't call this a perfect investigation.
Oh, well, his reason for lying is very simple.
What?
Here's what I believe to be his reason. From simple observation of the detective's actions and interactions with Kay, it's obvious that the detective was lying for the young girl's sake. And this piece of evidence will show you exactly why. Which piece of evidence proves that Detective Gumshoe was lying in account of Kay?
Is it? Is it hanging out with? She didn't go anywhere. I'm saying, did it break the little promise book? I don't think so. Well, that's just a balloon. Does that matter?
It might be her birthday.
Take that!
Take that. This is that piece of evidence.
What are you
Yeah,
showing me
okay.
that for? It doesn't seem to add anything to the conversation.
Yeah, okay.
I don't get what you're trying to say with that. Or do you just like showing it off?
Are you gonna give that to me, mister? It's fucking broken. I don't feel the court needs to enter that into the court record at this time. You got owned by everyone.
Damn it! I've been owned by everyone. What is wrong with everyone today? Why are they all teasing me all of a sudden? Although it's possible that perhaps I made a mistake, and that's why. Yes, you did. I did make a mistake. Fuck. Now then, back to the topic at hand. Detective Gumshoe lied for Kay's sake. And I know I hold the evidence which shows the reason why.
Let's try that again. It's nothing on page 1, that's for sure. I mean, unless it's just like, it is just the stranger thing. If not, I actually just don't know.
Take that!
Take that.
Yeah, okay.
Mr. Faraday and Kay's promised notebook? How does this explain anything?
I guess I was unsure if Gumshoe would know about the notebook.
If you can take a look at this
I
page.
can see her talking.
Yeah, I
about
could. I
it
could.
with him.
I could certainly see it. I just wasn't sure.
If you could take a look at this page, it's clearly written that Kay should never take things from a stranger. When Detective Gumshoe heard about that promise, he tried to cover for Kay.
What a foolishly foolish fool's fool of a foolish reason for a fool! This is my whip blast!
It's a blast! No!
Francisco, blast.
Gabby, you lied because of me, didn't you?
Because I'm your friend, Kay. That's why.
Gummy, we're gonna forget about this in 10 years? 7? How long is it?
Detective Gumshoe. It's finally here. Can you please tell me the whole truth now? Please?
Guess there's no beating you, huh, pal? Okay, I'll spill the goods. I'd been standing guard for a while. I was getting really hungry, and that snack vending machine was taunting me. But all the cash you had on you was 5. That's not me at all.
Well, the cash you had on you was $5, and that wasn't enough to buy anything, right? After all, the cheapest item in that machine is a $6 pack of Swiss rolls.
Yeah, but then, like an angel from heaven, Kay showed up.
I'm showing up! Yo! I was thinking about sharing a snack with Daddy, so I wanted to buy a Swiss roll, but I only had about $1 in coins.
So we pooled my $5 and her $1 together. And bought a pack of Swiss rolls together.
But I was worried about breaking one of my promises. So then Gummy said,
Mr. Faraday is one scary guy when he gets mad. But don't worry, you won't get in trouble if I don't tell, right? Besides, you bought it with me. So you didn't really get it from me, you know?
he told me it'd be okay, and he gave me a whole roll to save and give to Daddy.
Who knew that Scruffy could be so considerate?
Indeed. Detective, I take it then you sat down on the bench and ate the rolls together.
Yep, we split the other roll and ate it right then. The sweet taste of that cake's chocolate. I'll never forget it as long as I live, pal.
Well, anyway. Okay, I believe that this also belongs to you then.
Oh, that's for the balloon I popped.
It's bad manners to leave garbage lying around, Kay.
I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for not throwing this one piece away. It was sitting high up on a windowsill where you couldn't see it. So just this once, I forgive you.
But that balloon. I wanted to surprise Gummy a little, so I popped it on purpose. It's a funny fucking prank, and because of me, Gummy dropped his half of the Swiss roll. I said, check this out!
Wow, you really got me there, pal.
So I thought maybe I should give Gummy this other roll. Then I saw you picking on Gummy, mister.
So you kicked me in the fucking shin, didn't you?
Yes!
You're sure not a feisty one.
I'm really sorry, mister.
It's all right. I'm perfectly unharmed. What about that Swiss roll. Would it be alright with you if I held on to it until Detective Gumshoe has cleared all charges and is free to go?
Yeah, sure. Just make sure you give it to Gummy afterwards, okay?
Of course. I promise. Now then, I believe we have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway for the entire duration of his duty. Which undeniably proves that Detective Gumshoe cannot have committed the double murders.
Objection!
Oh, what the fuck?
It's me. Actually, it proves just the opposite, Edgeworth. You've just shown that Detective Gumshoe is the only one who could have committed the crime.
What do you mean?
It's quite rude to eavesdrop, monsieur.
Okay, I'm not. By the way, I'm just coming in. My streamer coming in on the bus. Vroom. I'm not even gonna be subtle. It's 100% her. Like now, this is like the final. Like, okay, she's like pushing it now. Cause like last.
How do you know that?
Cause last stream they were talking about, oh, no one has a motive to want to kill both, fucking these guys, and then her 10 seconds later is like, oh yeah, my sister got killed because of them fucking up this case, and I hate Manny Cochin, who Faraday did not get guilty, and Mackerel's involved in it, so she has a motive for both. And also, what? She walks out like, hey, Bad, I need you to guard this room. Don't go in there. She did it, and they were dead way before that. They played their hand super hard there. Putting it out there, 100% what happened. 100% what happened. Anyway.
Well, streamer, do you have the evidence to prove this?
Not yet!
I'm getting lectured on manners.
If I'm wrong, I don't know what it is. I feel very confident about this.
By a girl with a penchant for whipping people.
What? How dare you talk back with such insolence?
You're wrong, lady. Gummy's not the bad guy.
Oh, and what have we here? What is a child doing here in a courthouse? Bailiff, please take this child away.
Oh, okay, that's a thing I'll do. Oh, what?
Miss Callisto, that girl is Mr. Faraday's.
I know. So what? You think that just because she's the victim's daughter, she gets to just run wild all around the crime scene? I think it's actually quite generous for her, to speak nothing of getting underfoot. Dangerous. Why did I say generous?
Because you were generous. Well, I suppose you're right, however.
Well, as long as we're in agreement on that point, let's get back to the real issue at hand.
Yep, purged.
Now then, Detective, you were in front of the door to lobby number 2 the entire time, correct? Yeah, but... You see, isn't it obvious that it could only be the detective? He's the only person who could have gone into lobby number 2 at the time of the murders.
Narga. I have no counter-argument to that.
Don't worry, I've already put in the necessary paperwork for his formal arrest.
But the investigation is far from over.
Oh, that's right. I was going to speak with you about that. Don't you think it's reckless to talk to the suspect out in the open without a guard?
I suppose it is.
Well, as someone with more experience in law than you, allow me to share something. Always keep a good eye on a criminal, or you may regret what comes of your negligence.
Ooh. Miles, I can't believe you're letting this woman lecture you like this. This is unforgivable as a disciple of Von Karma.
Please don't whip me.
Ha ha ha. Down, Tigress. Now then, I'll be looking forward to the results of your investigation.
So, we're back to square one.
Actually, this is our last chance. I can tell that if we fail to solve this case, Detective Gumshoe will be formally charged under all the circumstantial evidence. This investigation is not over yet. There's still one location we have yet to inspect. It's where Detective Bad and Miss Yu were at the time of the crime. Lobby number 1.
I'll happily take that to be continued.
To be continued.
To be continued.
Anyway, no, yeah, I'm like 100% sure it's her, just because of the motive thing. I'm like, okay, that's interesting, but just she's in the hallway. Hey, they don't want to be disturbed. Don't go in there. Okay, you're done. And then she walks in and says, actually, I do 100% think it's Gumshoe. Arrest him now. And it's like, okay, we're done here.
Damn, Frame. Damn.
I see you. I'm no fool.
What do you think, Llama? You think
Is that
Frame's
all you
ready?
have to
Yeah.
say?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not gonna pretend. I'm not gonna pretend I don't see through it. I'm like,
Wah, 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 wah.
Now,
I was-
that being said, I have no fucking clue how anyone actually died, or any of that.
Well, yeah, there you go. Then if you don't have any proof, then we can only assume it's not her. So everything works in this game.
You
Where's the
got
evidence
me.
streamer?
You got me.
Yeah, the evidence streamer. We need the evidence.
Anyway, I am going to do the next part next time because I do not want to do the next part this time.
Understandable.
That is-
I can use a break.
That's same here. I am also glad for that because I am dying fast. I'm fine, but I'm sleepy because of all of the travel today. So I'm good with this for next
We
week.
solved the Swiss roll mystery, and really nothing actually about the
Gumshoe.
murder.
Yeah.
We did what Phoenix Wright would have done. We defended Gumshoe.
Yeah, we saved Gumshoe. Well, we
Honestly,
saved Gumshoe in our minds. Now we know he's chill, even if he's still in
If
a
we
lot
were
of water.
actually in the U.S. system, this case would be over because there's no way Gumshoe could have done it. However, since we have to find who did it, we gotta go figure it out, and it may or may not be Miss Yu.
I mean, it's
I
like
think it was Detective Bad.
it's either like the only characters are Bad, you, and I guess Coney Mansion or whatever the fuck his name is, who
Coney
showed up.
Mansion.
Who,
Coney
sho- who showed up with one line of dialogue. Oh, is it Manny Kochan? Shit.
It's Manny Kochan.
Coney Mansion is like fucking great, actually. It's me, Coney Mansion.
Fucking hilarious.
With my Coney Mansion. I is the one that devised the killing of CCU. Me, Coney Mansion. In fact, it was me with the Macrel at the Coney Mansion.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Francisca, fire your beam and stop him from making fun of me.
I already fired my beam.
Oh shit.
Exactly. You can't stop the Coney Mansion at the KG8 incident.
My life is over now. I fucked up big time with that one.
Actually,
think we all really know the-
Winston Payne got mentioned briefly. Maybe he did it.
Coney Mansion Disco Palace.
Canonically, I'm everywhere. So
Coney Mansion Disco
Win-
Palace.
Winston Payne is always relevant.
yeah, Winston Payne. It says I am all of me.
Do you think? Do you think?
Walk into my mystery.
You think Winston Payne was a prosecutor when Shadow the Hedgehog was around.
The first time or the second time?
Both. Both times.
Let's get the Ace Attorney case that takes place on the Space Colony arc. Yo, what am I streaming? I should stream Sonic Adventure 2 unironically, because the last time I played it was on my toaster computer, and I never beat the game, because my computer ran so badly I couldn't beat the ghost boss. It's Knuckles.
Rip.
No. Now you have a stronger computer.
I have a computer that I have a computer that works. That might happen in the future.
You never had a computer that could run the Dreamcast game Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Terrible.
Oh god.
Anyway, this is besides the point. Thank you for watching, lawyers. We'll see you next Monday, where we presumably kick CCU's ass, unless I'm wrong as hell. Wait, fuck, wrong one. Castillo. Castillo.
Too late.
Go to Cody Mansion. Fuck you. And stream ends now.